I didn't realize it was like that. My bad. No disrespect. No disrespect to the Korean women. You deserve to stay the fuck away from the Korean men. Holy shit. It's pretty fucking nuts over there, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, TLDR, Korea recently had a telegram of, I believe, 1,200 plus people in it, all filled with AI deepfake porn on university students. Is super intense. 4B is honestly so justified because of how disgusting this stuff is. Recently, a K-pop idol got thrown out for sex crimes against a 12-year-old for 6+ years. It's a lot. Yeah, they were doing like deepfake AI porn of like people that they know and shit. It's really fucked up. Wait, what? It's 220,000 people. Wait, what? 200,000? There's more people in the group chat than there were babies born in South Korea last year. Yeah, no shit, dude. It's fucking hyper capitalism. Yo, South Korea is crazy, dude. Holy shit. Korea unification now, brother. Oh my God. What happened in South Korea this week? A man beat a woman with a baseball bat in an elevator ride. A high school boy threatened a middle school girl with a blunt object on her way to school. A deepfake telegram room with 1,200. Wait, this person's saying 1,200. Other people are saying 200,000. South Korea battles surge of deepfake pornography after thousands found to be spreading images. Let's take a look at the news article on this real quick.
Online chat rooms have been found to be sharing sexually explicit deepfake images of women. In an emergency meeting, South Korean authorities called on Telegram and other platforms to work with them to delete and block that kind of content. The images, which are generated using artificial intelligence, combine the face of a real person with a fake body. Well, it comes as the founder of Telegram, Pavel Durov, was arrested as he landed on a private plane in Paris over the weekend. He's being held as part of a French investigation into China.
There was a clarification for Korean news that 1,400 people were from Korea, and the 220,000 number total included people from outside South Korea. Jesus fucking Christ.
Child abuse images, drug trafficking and fraud on the messaging app. Well, for more on this, I've been speaking to journalist Jennifer Moon, who's based in Seoul.
The latest one being there's been a series of emergency meetings, like you said, since the president has called up for digital sex crimes to be thoroughly investigated. Now, that in the wake of local media reports that sexually explicit deepfake images and videos of South Korean women, especially that of underage girls at junior high schools and universities, were often found in Telegram chat rooms. Now, one Telegram chat room had a user of 227,000 people. That's sparking public outrage here in Korea. Of course, as you know, South Korea has one of the fastest average internet speeds. And with that, according to activists, it also has an acute epidemic of digital sex crimes, including revenge porn and the use of spy cameras with inadequate legislation to punish offenders. And this time around, it's deepfake digital sex crimes.
What can the authorities...
2.1 children per woman is the replacement rate of South Korea, which is currently at 0.78.
do about this? I mean, do they have the power to crack down on this?
Now, that's hard to say. We'll have to wait and see what comes about from these meetings. But online deepfake sex crimes cannot be left alone here in Korea, as they...
Have we talked about the Americans who were unjustifiably kidnapped by the authorities in Congo and might be facing death sentences? Dude, Mormon chatter Neek Skit can't fucking let go of his Mormon ways of being a CIA operative on a daily fucking basis. What the fuck were they doing in the Congo? What were they doing there, bro? I mean, they weren't even doing it with the CIA this time, by the way. I like Neek Skit way more than the liberal chatters. At least this is creative. I know. He's talking about these guys, by the way. 3 Americans implicated in a coup attempt in Congo go on trial before a military court. He's talking about dudes who are objectively trying to do a coup. Like, that's not even a thing. Like, that they were objectively trying to do a coup. 6 people were killed during the botched coup attempt. Wait, was that a CIA Johnny Harris joke, or am I forgetting about other connections between the CIA and Mormons? Mormons used to comprise a big chunk of the fucking CIA back in the day. Why'd you say it wasn't the CIA this time? Seems exactly like a CIA thing. No, I don't think this was... I think this was... I'll just say it like this. If I recall correctly, was so bad that, like, I think it was, I'm not even kidding. Like, I think this doesn't even meet, like, the current shitty standards of the CIA. I know that the CIA is not what it once was, including the Venezuela attempt, but even the fucking current CIA is not this incompetent. The coup leader got killed when he live streamed the attack on a social media account. Like, it's got the It's got the markings of a January 6th style situation.
They've surged. They've surged by a double in the number in this year compared to the number in 2021 when they first began to collect data. Now, what's more interesting and more serious is that the victims are usually female and include school students as well as women in uniform in this country. Recently, there's been a deepfake abuse rapidly escalating in school nationwide. But what's more concerning here is the fact that the creators, a large number of offenders, are also believed to be minors, according to authorities.
Many of the victims, viral map shows massive spread of deepfake child abuse Telegram channels in South Korean schools. The map was created by an anonymous South Korean group. Amid the news, the Telegram founder Pavel Durov was arrested for failing to moderate child abuse imagery on the app. A map showing large Telegram chat rooms in South Korea used by children and teens to produce and share deepfake child sexual abuse imagery went viral. I've seen Philly D cover some of this and how normal people's social media accounts are getting used to deepfake videos for advertisement, like a woman whose face and voice were used for some dick pills talking about how her husband couldn't get it up anymore, which apparently was news to her and her husband.
Recently in South Korea, numerous chat rooms on Telegram suspected of creating and distributing deepfake pornographic material with photos of ordinary women have been discovered, stoking fear and outrage across the country. Many victims in these chat rooms were believed to be minors, including middle and high school students, as well as university students, teachers, and even military personnel. There's even a list of schools going around on social media with hundreds of middle schools, high schools, and universities where students have become victims of deepfake sex crimes. Whether these schools have actually been affected and the extent of any such impact remains unconfirmed. But what's confirmed is that these chat rooms were systemically organized by being categorized according to region of residence, school, birth year, and so on. Some rooms were even named cousin room, older sister room.
What I don't understand is, why are there so many pedophiles? Like, I genuinely don't get it. We look at like Kick and Kick streamers who like also make it their business to just like generate child sexual abuse material. How are there so many fucking pedophiles, dude? I will never understand this. Yeah, dude, don't say fucking porn addiction. The fuck do you mean? There was significantly more unrestricted pedophilia in a world where there was no porn, no movies whatsoever. What the fuck are you talking about? This is what people fail to comprehend when they talk about like, oh, porn actually made women's rights worse. It's like, no, you just don't like porn. I get it. It's fine. You don't like porn. Like, as though we weren't fucking burning women at the stake and like dumping them into bodies of water before pornography. Like, we were doing that shit in the Salem witch trials far before pornography ever existed. It's like, patriarchy has been a constant in most societal development, especially ever present in the Western world, far before pornography was a thing. You know, all the pedophilic reactionary extremists that we propped up in Iran and Iraq were surely porn addicted. No, you mean Afghanistan. It's an anti-feminism issue. They want to control accessible women as adult women choose to not reproduce. Porn not allowed in South Korea, not even blurring, just flat out not allowed. I know, it's like ridiculous that some of the places with like the most amount of restriction on porn, including Turkey, have like worse fucking issues with violent misogyny. But yeah, no, don't let that stop you from fucking getting hopped up on Christianity fumes and running anti-sex work narratives, you know? I don't get why there's people who are like seeking out child porn. Like, I don't understand how many pedophiles exist out there. Like, it makes no fucking sense.
And mom room.
There's something truly broken in the brains of so many motherfuckers, dude.
Used social media platforms like Instagram to illicitly save photos of victims, which were then used in generating deepfake videos and other criminal activities. One Telegram deepfake channel was shown to have around 133,000 subscribers. Now, revelations of such chat rooms received public spotlight following the recent arrest of perpetrators who victimized students and graduates of Inha University in Incheon. But the crimes are now proliferating among teens who are well-versed in IT devices. In fact, according to the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency, 10 teenagers aged 14 and older were arrested for deepfake crimes in Seoul alone between January and July this year.
피해자가 실존하는 10대의 어떤 아동 청소년이라면은 이거는 아동 청소년 성착취물 제작죄가 적용될 가능성도 있고요. 최초 이 합성물을 제작하거나 이제 만들어낸 사람이 누구인지를 찾는 것도 되게 중요한 일인데.
Fears and anxiety over possible victimization among women have spread fast online, with people advising each other to switch their social media profile to private or delete their photos. Law enforcement authorities have pledged to mobilize additional resources to apprehend the perpetrators, while experts are calling on the government to initiate a nationwide campaign to raise public awareness about the crime and advocate for stricter penalties for the offenders.
Explain. It's not the porn addiction itself, it's the lack of boundaries and past unresolved trauma that can contribute to people's misuse of sexual content, including child porn. It's not a separate evil. It's a deeper layer of the same issue, not to be conflated but prevented. I just don't, I legitimately don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is there a market for this? You know what I mean? Why is there such a robust market for it? There's a market for everything, but I fucking don't comprehend. I can't comprehend how there is such a big market for it. Some men cannot tolerate women saying no and having other sex partners. The pedos look for children because those are seen as innocent and incorruptible. On Telegram, this is Hunk Yore. On Telegram, countless chat rooms dedicated to degrading deepfakes of female acquaintances. Chat rooms dedicated to illegal sexually exploitative deepfake images of real-life young women and girls from universities, high schools, and even middle schools are running rampant across Korea. I think it's not necessarily pedophilia, but rather the majority are actually not pedophiles, but as the same age as their victims, obviously producing child pornography, but attracted to age-appropriate people. There's definitely a big chunk of people who are apparently... No, it's not a no shot, bro. We just saw the fucking article. The people that were arrested were like all fucking 14. Like, there are definitely younger kids that are involved in this as well, for sure. Like, that's not that crazy, but I don't think 200,000 people in the Telegram are all fucking underage. You know what I mean? I think this tweet might explain why pedophiles exist in the world. What? White women become unattractive as fuck once they hit 30? I think this person might be a pedophile. That's what it explains. The other part is kids who are abused sexually or see child pornography while developing latch onto it as they get older. Not all CSA victims are pedos, but all pedos were abused basically. Actual answer, CSA, child sexual assault, is known to be very strongly associated with people becoming CSA offenders themselves. The likely cause of pedophilia in a modern era is generally unregulated state of child abuse that remains unregulated because of parental rights activists, like for child marriage and people in the U.S. Stop psychoanalyzing pedophilia. It's weird. Sounds like V. What? Bro, are you okay, chatter? Are you all right? This conversation started because there's like a fucking massive Telegram group that is responsible for disseminating and procuring artificial intelligence child sexual abuse material. And my question was, how the fuck are there this many pedophiles out there? Where the fuck is it coming from? I was not in any shape or form being like, well, this kind of makes sense and it's, understandable, really. I wasn't even remotely a defender of it. I'm simply stating that it is unconscionable and also shocking how popular it is. Like, it's like significantly more popular. Like, I've never been around people. Like, I don't think I've ever been around people who are like, yo, that shit's actually kind of hot. You know what I mean? Like, even in passing. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Imagine if this crisis happened in the United States. I literally saw an article where someone who stole $1 million got more jail time than a convicted child rapist and a distributor. First of all, I can't imagine how this would happen in the United States. It is happening in the United States. And as we've seen, there's not a lot of law enforcement movement on that direction in terms of prosecuting people who are openly and actively distributing child sexual abuse material. There's like fucking multiple Kick streamers. It is a meta at this point on Kick. Another high profile incident of this was when one of Elon Musk's hand-chosen right-wing QAnon freaks literally distributed watermarked child sexual abuse material, famous child sexual abuse material. It was torture of a baby, if I'm not mistaken. He had put a watermark on it. His name is Dom Lucre. And of course, they obviously banned him. Elon Musk personally restored Dom Lucre's Twitter account. Personally. CSAM was so notorious that it was the exact same material that got Josh Duggar landed in prison for having it in his hard drive. Child sexual abuse material is so illegal that you cannot like, you can't have it. You can't try to acquire it. You cannot maintain it on your fucking hard drive. You can, like, every part of it is a crime. It's such a crime that, like, some of those things get auto tagged. Elon Musk reinstated QAnon promoting far-right Twitter account that posted child abuse imagery, even though his company explicitly has a policy saying it is not allowed. For now, we will delete those posts and reinstate the account. Musk tweeted in response to another account questioning why Twitter had deleted the account. I'm told that this account was suspended for posting child exploitation pictures associated with the criminal conviction of an Australian man in the Philippines, Musk tweeted. The offending post referenced assistant to Peter Scully, the Australian man who was sentenced last year to 129 years in prison for sexually abusing children as young as 18 months. Along with the link to an article about the assistant, the account posted 2 screenshots from a video Scully created on the dark web, which Luke Ray said showed a 1-year-old named Daisy. On Wednesday, 4 days after the images were posted, Musk claimed that only people on our child sexual exploitation team have seen those pictures. However, researchers on Twitter quickly debunked Musk's claims. I think one of the craziest parts about this is that Dom Luke Ray watermarked the CSAM. Okay? He put as in, he found the video, he sought it out, illegal, found the video, illegal, downloaded the video into his hard drive, also illegal, put a watermark over it, okay? That part, I guess, is not illegal, just stupid, okay? And then republished it to his massive Twitter audience, which is also extra illegal. Every part of this story, this man did multiple illegal things, like very illegal things. The most unbelievable part about it is that he also watermarked the illegal pornographic material. It's not even pornographic material, it's CSAM, okay? Child sexual abuse material. The only part that's not illegal that he did was watermark it. I guess technically you could consider it to be illegal as well, because you're like, technically you're copywriting something that doesn't belong to you. I don't know. But possession is illegal. Distribution is illegal. I mean, this man edited CP, man. He like, and then Elon Musk reinstated his account. I can excuse the CSAM, but I draw the line at copyright infringement. Libertarians be like, sorry, that's a violation of the non-aggression principle to put your own trademark, your own watermark on top of someone else's content that they made. Sir, you're under arrest in Admiralty Maritime Court for violation of non-aggression principle policies. The other stuff I don't have problem with. It's actually pretty good. It's such a nutty story because it's like, it's such a crazy story because it's so out there that, like, I would imagine it as a joke. You know what I mean? Like someone so stupid, like a libertarian guy who procures child sexual abuse material, which he then ends up watermarking as he is disseminating the child sexual abuse material. Like that sounds, it sounds like a joke, except it's real. CSAM is the new acronym for CP, and I feel both for Sam's in chat when we talk about CSAM. It's because it's technically not pornography, because pornography is made by consenting adults. CSAM is child sexual abuse material. Child pornography makes it seem like this is like there's like a validity to it. You know what I mean? A libertarian walks in the bar and the bartender asks, why are you fucking watermarking child porn, bud? Telegram CEO arrested, but Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg not being arrested tells you this arrest has nothing to do with CSAM. I mean, I think it's probably a combination of all the other things, including, like, you know, Hamas using Telegram, Russia using Telegram, and the CEO not being cooperative with, like, the State Department. This is like the nail in the coffin, most likely. Dude, as a normie, I always associated shit with the anime, since always people with anime avatars in my head. It was just the rise of popularity in anime. No, it's not. It's never like pornography or anime or some other shit that's like making it more available. Even though there is definitely anime out there. This tweet alone has me boggled he has any sort of following. Why was Visegrad24 suspended? Loved and hated by many, Visegrad was a leading Polish-based account covering the wars in Gaza and Ukraine. He posted a picture of that poor kid in Afghanistan being sodomized with a stick, which triggered an automatic child exploitation suspension. Account will be restored soon. Remember when I used to say Twitter is 4chan? It's not. It's fucking 8chan. We've moved beyond 4chan. That's where the pedophiles on 4chan went. to 8chan so they could do pedophilia with ease. Now Twitter is moving from 4chan to 8chan status. What the fuck's going on? Motherfuckers are putting state.com. Wait, what? No. There ain't no way they're putting gambling ads on 9/11 footage. I can't catch up with the bits, okay? Like, I can't come up with funny things that I find ridiculous because reality has outpaced my imagination. Reality has officially outpaced my imagination. Like, every now and then I'll like make something up in my mind, and honestly, you'll be like, actually, this happened already. Here it is. It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't know. A 10-year-old boy demanded naked photos from a 6-year-old girl. 7 boys forcing girls their age into prostitution, extorting money from them. What? Anyway, I don't got nothing else on this, dude. We're moving on from this.